Alright, welcome to episode 17 of Kael'Alanai. I had to think for a second there. Yeah, uh, and my brain's not fully engaged in it today. Right, so when we left off, episode 16, I'd gotten almost all of my core and industry processing in place, so that's mainly here. But we're also way on material processing, so I could finish off my ore processing. So it's injection chamber here, which that will need crystallizer. Probably just put the crystallizer here, and then I don't think crystallizer actually needs. No, it doesn't actually need any extra stuff. So I'll put crystallizer here, power behind there, and then export for I got for the ores here and here. Although, based on the ore processing setup I have on Avon Terra, I think the crystallizer won't be the bottleneck. I think it'll be the turn machine that goes pro here, which will be the chemical washer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have washer here, crystallizer here. So there'll be two washers, right, which both feed down to a chemical tank that sits here and exports here to the we've got to turn into the crystallizer, and the single crystallizer will end up feeding at least this here, possibly a second one up here, and then of course I'll just need the single dissolution chamber to go here. But all that's gonna have to wait a little bit though, because I still need, as you can see when I looked in it, more salt. I don't think... No, I don't have my salt on me. Okay. So, grab all my salt. And I reckon I've done... like, it seems to be almost like a trend right now for everyone to be checking out Hightail. Which, last night, as of this recording, which is done on 16th, which, since I'm now using turn monitor capture, you can see the whole screen. So I bring up my taskbar and you can see that now, unlike before. Which also means that if I go, say, over to Opera GX, to then go to my workspace for just general work, and go to the Built My House floor plan, you're still looking at my ME drive. So that's one thing that's fixed up at least. I'm also so used to not having an inscriber there, but rather having the IO port there. But I'll get used to this eventually. I'm actually also going to be smart and see how much more I can drain into here. Oh, okay. Let's see how much I can clear down in general. I'm not really expecting for this to be like very good, so to speak, because it's like just freaking 1k cells. So but I'm going to be smart. I'm going to make basically a wall under here of just pure crafting thingies. Got to go the long way around. Ish. There. And so all wrapping around under there will literally be just purely like basically visible molecular assemblers. Like admittedly it'll be technically limited because I'm gonna be leaving one side of each assembler free, but I could turn into a lot worse. Yeah, what do I need next? So I need flint. I don't have any in here yet, but I do have it in here. Now, this is still going. But of course, I need to grab out flint, because I really need to clean more of this down. And while we get that going, now, I've also, on Even Terra, managed to build all out here. I've got this big winding path that leads down, and there's a redwood forest down there. Now, while I'm thinking of it, let's check up on the health of the storage. Looks like we're still only making 1.2. I'm not gonna count the one, so basically 1.2 KRF, which is still a lot more than we're using. Now, right now, yes, that's a good deal. Even though it is just me alone, I am still gonna make a like straight up a like a road network, simply because they'll make it a lot freaking easier to move around the world. Now, while I'm thinking of it, I can't even make 4K yet. Alright, now, because I need more calculation processes. Calculation. How many have I got? Right, so I need 9. Where rest up put? I freaking lost my there's my reaction chamber. Alright. Take out the fluix, because I need to make more Certus, so. Like, 5 Certus, that's good enough to get this up to like what? Just over half done? Yeah. Well, I've got the 10 space free. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna need to break half, because I need to make more Certus, like normal Certus crystals. So that means I need off. And then can't actually do that, so come here, hit crusher, so you can also, I'm pretty sure you can put sodas, yeah, and it turns into silicon, which I don't want silicon right now. And I also need more flint for that, okay. Okay, it's a turn, having a turn racing good time. Good thing is, this is slowly building up more flint I'm actually using. But I'm gonna have to wait until all these go through, and then let the gravel start going through before I put more of my cobble through. Now let's tick sprint this. 100 seconds. There we go. And two. I'm actually also really now looking into getting a second crusher. I also gotta move all that stuff in here too. Yeah. Now, make that, and then what else do I need for a crusher? Because crusher I can make a lot quicker. Steel casing. I need bit of redstone. Now that's all. Currently just kind of stuck waiting basically. Wait, seriously? Oh. Cool. That's right, the tick sprint will turn to speed this up too. And now, true to my word, there we go. It's round about. Actually, how many stacks is that? Right, so that's 32 stacks, which equates to like 2k. So 2048 cobble right there. And of course, got sand. I have to add a storage bus on here eventually, but sand goes in here, makes dirt. What else do I need? Redstone. Redstone. these. And then of course just need the 2 lava buckets. Now, where do we get the lava from? I don't know yet. Don't seem to really have any reliable sources of lava currently. Although I'm pretty sure the dripstone trick should still work. So let us crush a dripstone, and good, that can't go through. Hopefully that means it sticks in here. Yep. Alright, good. Cool. Now this is a cauldron, and I'll need to get to the buckets of lava anyway, because then I can build in here, maybe. Yeah, build at here. Yeah. Put that there for the moment. So I need to do that. There. There. And then that there. That's literally just simply like, literally just like merely contain the lava. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a 2x2. And douche. Now, I don't think I should have marked as lava. Do I? Nope. Which means Nether portal. Into the beneath we go. Speaking of beneath, if you guys would like to also see, basically a we got 10, playthrough of of a different mod pack, which is not made by me, but a mod pack called Terra Firma. Greg, just let me know, and I'm more than happy to do so. That'll be on a slower schedule than Eternity's on, simply because of the fact that, like, it would actually require me to like basically can spend the same amount of time as I do for episodes of Eternity, but doing it for Terraform McGregor instead. Now, rather than consuming these right now, now make sure this works. Okay. Aha! That's good. And I just realized I'm gonna need another 2. But, hang on. Yeah. I can literally just use this now to actually make the extra lava I need. Now, I'm also going to now need some more iron. Which, actually, nope, okay. I need to make gold ingot. Actually, hang on, I can just make a tank. Basic fluid tank. Now, over time I just go slowly fill the other 3 slots in. There we go. Drop those. Okay, apparently I don't have... I have pickup disabled, that's why. Region. Need more in the way of yes. Right. Put that there. Now I got the extra turning crusher here, so now I can do this and set up the sides. So then all I need to do now is simply get a pattern provider, and then I can set up the crusher to be automated. But main thing is I can now make the 32 so 64 soda dust to put with the 34 charge, so 64 charged sodas to make even more sodas. Powdered quartz I have to set up to automatically send out to an extra enrichment chamber later on, but for now it's fine just sitting there because I really don't need normal quartz yet. What I need next? Right, yes, I need to bring over the new Mattercraft setup. What else? That's how I was making these, yeah. Now, what was I needing the engineering for again? Alright, yes. Family controls. Right now, around here is actually where the stables goes. And you can bet your ass on going housing Lazarus like in the stables as well. I just have to bring over from like there. At least it's less than a kilometer away, which is good. Yeah. And of course I need more sodas for that. almost got enough. Just need one more, and then this can all just be left to turn and process on its own. There we go. Now I just gotta wait for another 16 tail to do the next round. But for the moment, I have what I need tail to make. Maybe not. I need tail to make the 1k cells. That's probably about as much as I'll be able to make for now. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna freaking make all the blocks back into dust again. From the dust we came, from there into the dust we shall return. Okay. Now, upgrade that to a 4K. And we now have another, like what, essentially 3 phantom 1k ME cells of space. So, because we don't really have much in the way of types yet, and mainly just freaking insane amounts of items relative to our storage capacity. Slowly filter through. Oh yeah, that's quick. It's like, and that's without even having a single what do I call it? A single Excel card. Yeah. You up in there. Now I can put all these back through again. And yes, I know it's technically more work, but eh. I just need to bring down the amount of space that my coal's currently using. Right, so what are you missing now? You're missing, right, more calculation processes. Okay. Code processor. So I need to make 7 more total. Yeah, put all those in. And then, yeah, now I just need to basically throw those in. And that'll give me those 3. those to make another one. Actually, I'm going smart. Well, those three first. And then, of course, fill you up next. Actually, I'm going really smart. Okay, so they end up being empty anyway. Actually, I don't need those two in yet. But I do need these three out though. So move those back to the top ones. I won't need that for a while, so I now literally just need to make, you know, more redstone. And now I can make another 4K. I'll just open in my inventory so I can craft them away. Yeah. And deliberately now letting these fill up just because now that way when I do need them I can just grab them out of there, put them in there. And I also don't get all clogged up either. I also need some logic, so logic and gold. And make you two. And that will give me the one logic I need. Apply redstone silicon. And then I can make the next 4K. And with the additional 4K, I can now make another slot free. And that fills all those up. But you can see how much less space it's now using though. Because previously it was all these filled up. And now it's just these four with this one about quarter done. Yeah. I need third one I believe. No, I only need the two. Cool. So and make more logic, refill you, take you. What else can this just be used for? So it's not really much that I can do with just one. Oh well. I can, however, use it to make a pair of silicon to then print. Now, you're slowly going down, so I now feel confident enough to fill up you, and now just basically simply assemble these two 10 logic processors, and I can make my next 1K, or next 4K rather, which will be the last one. 5, yeah. So the final 4K for actually storing stuff. And I get the 1K. Just use that to turn build off. Oh crap, I do still need an extra 1k. Oh well. Then that becomes a 4k. And now I've got a spare 1k, which that'll be very good. Very good. Because I'll then need that to make a second CPU. And because this, I can do one thing at a time. With the second one, I can do two things simultaneously. Now, I think there should be enough room for the flint now. Yes. Right. Put it up there. And then I guess I need more. ME controls. I have enough for why. Because I'm all out of Skystone, that's why. Alright, I'm pretty sure I had more Skystone somewhere. No, 9 Mile. Potentially not. It looks like no. But I do, however, have 2 82 meteors marked. Now, the really good thing about this is that once I absolutely obliterate this one, I have a spare. Now, I don't think I'll really need the second one though. Maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll find out anyway. I'm so used to having a magnet as well. Oh well. We'll get there. Alright. And clear around here, pick up all the dropped pieces of skystone. Now, technically could actually set up a annihilation plane to make infinite turn Certus, but that's honestly just not quite the fastest way to actually do it with having the reaction chamber, because reaction chamber I can throw in 64 each charged and crushed Certus, and within seconds get everything 2 stacks. Like, it would literally take me a few months at least to get enough fortune books to be able to get that level of efficiency out of a out of a 10 budding soda setup to do the same thing. charge one stack and with the other one, just crush it. Oh, okay, so this question does have EMC, so I must have turned and added EMC to it or something. Right. I didn't mean to jump down. Yeah, screw it. Let's dig my way out. Dig my way out of this hole. And then much quicker. Okay. Right, here we go. Hello, Master Shifty. Okay, or I just decided to try and visit me between my legs. And brush against my right leg. Now. Hang on, I can just do this. So I don't actually have enough to, fully build this, but I do have enough to finish up here. Now, how nice does this look? And now, of course, I need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 more. So, going. And, yep, my math is right. Okay. Yeah. Go to engineering press. So going, and of course I need some more silicon. So yeah, there's that. I think there's a shimmer I'm actually even really need silver for actually. So silver ingot. Actually, I can just try this. Alright, so silver ingots are used for silver plates. I should probably just rip out DecoCraft. Looks like yeah, there's not really much real use for it. Although silver plate have a use, mainly for like flash bulbs and floodlights, and of course any plate for the turn. For warning signs and plating banner pattern. That's a Tal'Dahide. Okay, so let's use Duraplast. Right. And looks like it's basically it. Silver nuggets. Silver cartridge. Block of silver maybe? There's really not much. I suppose there is turning into electrum, which thankfully silver ingots seem to have a little bit more use. Like used to make electrum. Electrum is used for heavy engineering blocks. MV, so like medium voltage. electrum plate is used similarly for basically all the same things as silver, though electrum wire is needed to make MV coils. And of course, electronic component, which is used for an induction charger, which I ain't gonna be using anything that really needs RF, and I doubt that would charge fast enough anyway. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot the skyhook. Might be paid to even make myself a skyhook just so I can, like, you know, just travel around, travel around on hemp ropes. Though they'll only really work inside the cities. And yes, I did in fact say cities, as in like multiple. Right, right. Now, what else can wires be used for? Nothing. Okay. So plates mainly used for making wires. MV wire coils, insulated, and that's basically it. But heavy engineering blocks are needed for a couple of tools I won't actually be using. But key point, electrum is also going to be needed for the heavy engineering blocks are going to be needed for some of the machines I'm going to make. Now, hang on. Yeah, do that first. Alright, let's break this down until we got 6. Yeah, of course, once I make these last 5, then I can then put the engineering circuits in, sorry, to make the engineering processes I'll need. Then we'll be able to have the full core. And I might actually also build, you know, the eventual full inscriber system right here too. I like that idea. So, you know, silicon sits here, like outside the main core, and it'd be like calculation, logic, engineering comes into the middle here, and on this side would be everything for making accumulation circuits. Which I don't really need quantum presses, I don't think, or do I? No, okay. So it's literally just this one here that I'd need to make extras. Because that's needed for the 1M, which I will be needing eventually. Because 1M goes up to 4, goes up to 16, goes up to 64, to 256. And 256M, yes, can be used to make, you know, turnkey storage cells, but that's not why I'm going to be using it. I'm going to be using it for the crafting storage. This is literally, like, essentially, like, 1,024 times, I believe, the size of a 256K. So, it's gonna be a shit ton more. Like, I've literally yet to turn, you know, overloaded on, Avon Terror. Alright, while I'm thinking of it. I'm also not really sure how to like consume the durability on that either. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Hang on, I can move it up 1. Bet you're right, there's... Yep. Is that the edge of the chain chunk right there. Yeah. Let's double check first that this actually will work. Yep. Good. Good, good, good. Place it there. And mechanical pipe. Because then I can do this. I might put the and the lava-based reaction chamber here. So that goes like that. And turn bucket mode off. Configure all 4 of those. Now, these 2 will fill up soon, and now I can finish that off. And would you look at that? Got a bunch more space. But not for long. Now, because I don't need anything else currently, I'm going to just throw the rest of the silicon in. And now, engineering processor. Huh. Interesting. Spatial anchor. Ah. It's literally a chunk loader. But that's not what I'm needing right now. This is. And now of course I need another 20. But I've already obliterated this one here. So delete. Turn that one on. And now that should be 31. No, it's just 30. Okay. So where's the extra one? Where the hell is it? Oh. Good news is I only need to grab an extra 2 out of here. Or out of the mini system rather. Because that brings up to 32. Now eventually though, I will actually need to get a bunch more skystone though, because I need skystone dust. I was also need it for sky steel, which mainly lets me make pattern upgrades, but and also lets me make the mega storage cells as well. It's also needed for accumulation circuits, so yeah. I think I'll just like, simply EMC1 and then cook the other two. There we go. Now I can mostly finish this off. That then is still left open though, which is good for me, because that then allows me to fill in there. Now, do you need? No, you don't need there. Okay. Or do it. Okay, yeah, we'll actually need there. So. Go. Now it's all nice and still whole, because in here I gotta set up a in order to make one sand using one cobble, and that'll also give me gravel, which will automatically make more sand and more flint. But that's not really the focus of it. Now, since I've now also gone through all that, get another 2048k plus 64, which I believe should be 2112. 2048 plus 64, yeah, 2112. Now, don't have any skystone left. All I need now is what? 10, 20. Right, so I need 40. So, wrong way. And cook all these up. And then build the rest of them equal. There we go. I now have a fully built core. Look here. It's all connected. Now, you still need a bunch more. Alright, okay. Kinda hesitant to grab from here so far. I'll leave it for now. Right, now. Make another Oh wow. This is the other one that's not fully filled. Right, I'm gonna smile, I'm just gonna do this. Douche, 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 douche. Yeah. Actually, I wonder if I can minimize the amount of drives I'm actually using still. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of. Just held back by the storage capacity of 4Ks now. Which is annoying? Yeah. But anyway, at least I now have the full ME core. And yes, I know there's technically 2 missing, but that's because these 2 slots need to be taken up by a ME cable, because as you can see here, this leads in and comes out from the sag mill here, and this sag mill is one that will be doing all the sag mill operations for me. Yeah, I'm going smart, because I really need to fill up here. But to do that, I need some more patterns. And of course for that I need to process down some of my copper. So do that, get the patterns in place, and maybe, if I'm lucky, be able to get the first double layer capacitor. And then I think, yeah, at that point it'll be then technically time to cut the episode. See one of our 2 pieces in it, or 2 cauldrons rather, of lavas, finally, okay, why aren't you... That should be freaking pulling, but it's not. Ah, well. I can always just, simply collect it manually anyway. It's a little bit tedious though. And don't want to lava log the turn slabs, so. Alright, alright, let's see, can I make these now? Yes, I can, good. And then, there. Alright, good, so I got fiber. And I need to make basic capacitor. And nugget. Don't have that pattern yet. And then capacitor, and then of course I need to make some energetic alloy. But that shouldn't be too hard. Literally just a bit of glowstone, bit of gold, and a bit of redstone. So do 1, 2, and grow this out, upgrade, and throw it back in. And this one he has a loop capacitor, so it goes way faster. so what's the limit on this one then? Ah, 64k. Okay. Yeah, so they'll probably be able to handle that, maybe. It's 4 times. So yeah, might. Right, now. Yeah, that's basically it for this episode then. Right. Put those up and away. Because there's nothing else printed I need to put with it yet. So, yeah. And I'll see all of you in episode 18, where I think we might try and pull out some of the flint, maybe. I might actually leave it until all this is going in, actually, because then it'll only be doing gravel, which means it'll be making flint more than it's consuming it. Make sure that I'm getting as many items into as few cells as possible too. And I think, yeah, gonna start most likely start off next episode with probably digging out underneath the turn sub basement here, so I can actually put in the the next level down. Although that will actually require going back over to here and building this down. So, yeah. Because these here are just supports, like inside it's just 1 by 1. So I really can't do much with them. Are you going higher or? Not really. Which just means I need more of these in place. But at least for now, this is our limit. Yeah. And be a case of yeah, so I want to process more ores through here. I might actually also finish off the ore processing setup here as well next episode, because it's relatively cheap compared to some of the other stuff I have to do. Yeah. One thing of it. Because I also want to get this in, which means I need to get this in. There we go. That's every single slot for the molecular assembler here filled. So, to add more, I'm going to have to make another pattern provider. Which is all good because 3 of that will instantly go away when I turn set up pattern for more. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you all in episode 18.